Check the verse. When we made good love, listening to some Marvin Gaye all night long, and I want that over. I make this moment once again. Okay, YouTube. You know what I didn't notice? I didn't notice a lot of comedians, they have writers, you know what I'm saying? You know, I heard Kevin Hart on the radio before. He was talking about him and his writers gonna do this or whatever, they're gonna do whatever. I wasn't even paying attention. I had turned the radio down. I'm like, how can you go down? How you call yourself one of the greatest comedians of all time, or go down as that, if you're not writing your own jokes? Now I know I've heard, I think Chris Rock, Wanda Sykes is writing Chris Rock's jokes or something like that, or whatever. I'm like, how is this possible? If this is what you do, this is what got you, you know, to TV, this is what got you in the movies and all that, doing stand-up. I understand why they can't use their real personal experiences from their life and all that. I mean, I could be looking at the thing completely the wrong way. Like Eddie Murphy, he said something I didn't completely agree with, but maybe he's telling the truth. Like he said, they asked him, would he go back and doing stand-up again? And he said he need a year to go in the club and see what's going on first. Now, I don't completely agree with that, because I think last time Eddie Murphy did actual stand-up was what, 25, 30 years ago? That's all you really need. It's a gap between there. It's a bunch of stuff happened. If I get off YouTube for 2 months, I'm going to come back with a bunch of videos. It's still stuff that I haven't even touched on yet. And I'm young. Like, I'm just saying, I don't know what it is. Like, I find myself watching stand-up comedy and I don't be laughing. Some of the stuff I don't laugh at. Like, one of these comedians, I can't remember who it was, like a couple years ago, it was a little special on HBO. So I'm watching that and everything. Dude was talking about, yeah, he said a joke. It's supposed to be a joke. Everybody was laughing at it. He's like, yeah, this girl, he's talking about strip club. Something he said, oh, this girl was on the pole and all that, and she was 8 months pregnant and her water broke. I was like, man, come on, man. I ain't laughing at that, because that didn't happen. I've been to a few strip clubs. Come on, man. I mean, maybe it happened when he was there. I ain't never seen it. I ain't think they'd have you on stage and no 8 months pregnant or nothing like that. I don't know. He said something like that. People thought it was funny. But that just shows that I don't think he wrote that. I wouldn't have wrote nothing like that. I'd have been with the eraser, like, nah, we got to erase this line right here. But I don't know. I mean, I don't understand how you do it. Like, all my videos on here, 100 or whatever videos I got, I'm talking about real personal stuff, man. Real stuff that happened to me. And these people in Hollywood, and they older. Some people 40, 45, 50 and all that, and they older. Your stuff should come off the top of their head, man, when you was a kid. What happened in Hollywood, your fans, this is a bunch of stuff you talk about. But I don't know, I mean, let me know what y'all thought. I don't know if Richard Pryor had a writer. Did he have a writer too? Did Martin have a writer? I don't know. If that's what you do, man, I don't understand what you need a writer for. You gonna tell a lot of different, you ain't gonna tell that many different jokes, especially if you on tour. You really telling the same jokes over and over. Till your tour over, then you kind of switch up jokes. You don't really tell different jokes. I understand that, but let me know what y'all thought. I'm out here. Peace.